Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says that he has ordered the military to prepare a plan to evacuate civilians from the southern Gaza town of Rafah. And this is ahead of an expected Israeli invasion of the densely populated southern Gaza city. Rafah is located on the Egyptian border, and normally it's home to about 280,000 people. Those numbers have swelled to roughly 1.5 million people. That's well over half of Gaza's entire population. And many, if not most, of these people are now living in sprawling tent camps that have dotted up across the city. It is unclear to where such a large number of people could safely be moved. Israel said that Rafah, which borders Egypt, is the last remaining stronghold for the Hamas militant group in Gaza. Over 1 million displaced Palestinians are living in makeshift tents. The conditions are already miserable here, and now there is panic and fear on the ground. People are looking to the other side of the border for help. Escaping the violence in parts of the Gaza, including Jabalia, West Bank and Han Yunis, a huge population moved to the south of the Gaza Strip. Israeli military threw pamphlets telling people to flee the northern region as they continue their operation against Hamas. And now that the majority of the population has moved to south, they have nowhere left to go. According to an Egyptian official, under no circumstances would fleeing Palestinians be allowed to cross the border into the Sinai Peninsula, and that any attempt to relocate them to Egyptian soil would collapse the peace deal between Egypt and Israel. Moreover, Egypt has sent about 40 tanks and armored personnel carriers to northeastern Sinai to prepare for the offensive. The latest operation has prompted concerns from foreign governments. UK Foreign Minister David Cameron wrote on social media platform X, and I quote, "Deeply concerned about the prospect of a military offensive in Rafah. Over half of Gaza's population are currently sheltering in that area. The priority must be an immediate pause in the fighting to get aid in and hostages out, then progress towards a sustainable, permanent ceasefire." The EU's foreign policy chief Joseph Borrell too says that Israeli offensive on Rafah would lead to unspeakable humanitarian catastrophe and grave tensions in Egypt, while Saudi Arabia has warned of the extremely dangerous repercussions of storming and targeting Rafah. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.